beautiful people. It's yours truly, Nicolette E. Brown, author, mentor, and motivational speaker, coming to you live tonight. Tonight I got two special shout outs before we get into tonight's topic. My two shout outs are, one, my mom. Her name is Shirley E. Brown. She does crocheting and all types of crafts. This is something that she made. It's actually a little Christmas wreath here. Has a little bell. Isn't it cute? It has little berries on it. Her business is called Nana's Crafts, and she's located in Conyers, Georgia. She can make anything, and she can deliver it to you no problem. Her telephone number is 770-334-1335. My second shout out would be to my Facebook buddy, Keith Murphy. He's an author. He wrote a book called Dance, and it talks about relationships. So I want to give a big shout out to those two people, and we want to keep it rolling. Tonight's topic is hot. A lot of people, a lot of buzz, a lot of feedback. I posted a question on Facebook. Last week I talked about my book, Keep It Sexy, How to Create and Maintain the Passion in Your Relationship, which comes out February 2012. I'm so excited. Well, tonight we're going to talk about a question that I posted in the founder, which is also the author that I talked about tonight. His name is Keith Murphy. He created a group called Keith Don't Know. So what he does is he doesn't claim to know everything about relationships, although he wrote a book about relationships. He created a group which allows people to have a platform to really voice their opinion. So I created a question. The question is it realistic to maintain a long-distance relationship and for it to be successful? Wow, did we get a lot of feedback. So some of the answers, I'm going to share that with you guys tonight. Some of the feedback was very interesting. There were quite a bit of horror stories. And basically the stories were just synonymous with trust and faith. If you really believe that it can work, then it can. But if you believe that it won't, then it won't. I mean, that goes back to a quote that I put on my wall all the time, my motivational quote, something that I use often. One man says he can't, one man says he can. Guess what? They both are right. So what does that mean, ladies? That means if you want to maintain a long-distance relationship, then you can. I know people who have successful relationships right now. I won't say her name, but she is a family member of mine. And they live in separate states. And what they've done is they've decided to take turns to alternate flying out to see one another. Now, do you know what they're doing every waking moment of the day? No. But everybody has a job. Everybody has companies to run. And then you got your late night talk conversations. Some people Skype, where they can actually see each other face to face. Some people actually have cell phones where they can actually see each other so they can have that personal contact. Communication is key. Most people that I do know that have had successful long-distance relationships, they actually communicate often, whether it be via email, via text, via Skyping, via telephone, via Facebook or Twitter, sending each other messages, songs, just staying in close contact at all times. Not all hours of the day, every moment of the day, but when it's convenient for each other. And to have a strong level of trust. Build a foundation. Create a relationship of friends first. Get to know each other first. And then decide whether or not you want to even spend the money on an airline ticket to go visit. Now, I encourage ladies that the men should always come see you first, on your terms, on your conditions. And men, if that's too much, then maybe the long-distance relationship is not for you. And also, ladies, if embarking into a long-distance relationship, if you know right away that it's not in your budget to buy airline tickets and stay at a hotel, separate rooms, things like that, then that would be something else to consider as far as not engaging in a long-distance relationship. But as far as trust and having faith that the person is going to be monogamously committed to you, that's something that the both of you need to discuss. But I believe it can happen. I believe that it can. If that's what you really, really want, I believe that it can happen for you. So, for those of you who would like to follow me on Twitter, my name is Nikki Divine. On Facebook, I'm Nicolette E. Brown. And thank you so much for following. Good night, everybody.